tabletop role-playing game crowdfunding projects coming to an end this Green Lantern Friday. I mean, it's not Black Friday because that's next Friday. So this Friday must be Green Lantern Friday because, just add random colors to Friday and it becomes a thing, right? So Green Lantern, why not? Do you know why it's called Black Friday? Anybody? If you don't, you should pick up my latest issue of the Seth's Gear and Ammo zine, where I go into the history of Black Friday and how it started, how it became what it is, some of the more unfortunate things that are attached to this bizarre holiday. But that's next Friday. This Friday is just another Friday here at Site B, and I'm just another idiot telling you about crowdfunding projects that are coming to an end. Let's take a look and see. And I can already see one. I mean, I've underlined it, so you really already know my big recommendation for the week. It shouldn't be a surprise since okay. Anyways, it's this, The Dam. Kevin Crawford's latest, Ashes Without Number, blah, 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 blah. This is his take on post-apocalypse, but not any one specific post-apocalypse, just sort of a general overview of every possible post-apocalypse. Well, I don't know about every possible, because there's a lot of them. But definitely a huge chunk of the post-apocalypse. And he's kickstarting this. $80 shipping and handling for the PDF and print version of the book. It's the Worlds Without Numbers, Stars Without Numbers, Cities Without Numbers. But now this one is post-apocalypse, Ashes Without Number. Gives you rules and the direction you'll need to run one of three types of settings: mutant wasteland, zombie apocalypse, or near dystopian future. So he doesn't cover all of them. He only covers three, which means my upcoming post-apocalypse role-playing game covers more than yours does, Kevin, but yours is probably better. So if you're looking for a amazing tabletop role-playing post-apocalypse game that's going to cover everything you've ever wanted to know, well, not most of everything you wanted to know about the post-apocalypse, this is it. We've got mutant wasteland, zombie apocalypse, and near future dystopian collapse. What about Mad Max future? And it's got this awesome picture of, maybe New York? No, maybe LA, because of the mountains. New York doesn't have mountains, does it? I mean, it's near mountains, but I don't think it's got mountains. So that's got to be somewhere in California. I'm going to say that is at least some version of Los Angeles. It's probably not any one specific city. Maybe it's like somewhere in the Midwest. Maybe it's like, I don't know, Texas. Who knows? Anyways, it's the survivors have built a camp on the mountaintop, and they're looking down on this vast apocalyptic wasteland of just skyscrapers stretching for miles. So this obviously wasn't a nuclear explosion or a meteor explosion, because if it was, none of those would be standing. You know that if a nuclear bomb hit downtown Los Angeles, the fallout from all the glass from all the skyscrapers would be as far, if not farther, than the blast radius of the initial bomb, because the glass would just explode out of all the skyscrapers and just a 360 degree just for miles and miles and miles. So yeah, there's some happy news to start the holidays. Moving on. Cyberpunk. Yay, Cyberpunk. From our old friends at Artisolian, we've got battle maps for Cyberpunk from a company called Lock Battle Maps. It specifically says for Cyberpunk Red, but I mean, come on. You can use these for any modern day or Cyberpunk game. So I don't know. 125. No, God, dear God, no. $125 gets you the digital print Roll20 version of the books, maps, scenery, and more. Mike Poundsmith, Artisolian Games, I love you, but battle maps are not worth $125 when I can get stuff like this for free online, even if they are VTT. Shame on you. From How to Be a Great Game Master, we have the practical guide to becoming a great player. This sounds bizarre. $40 is the most popular pledge for PDF and print version. It tells you how to improve yourself as a player, from being a better organized to being better on the social front, to improve your character and your character. So it's here. Learn how to become a better person through the theatrics and therapy of gaming. Did gaming make you a better person? Yes, gaming definitely made me a better person. Do you need a book telling you how to be a better person for $40? I mean, a self-help gaming-centered book. I mean, it's a self-help book, right? It's how to make friends and influence people. It's the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's the Zen and the Art of Coffee Making. It's a self-help book that has been sprinkled with some gaming adjectives to make it sound like, oh, I play D&D. I'm a person. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better player. I'm going to pick up this book. Or I could go to therapy. From Giants of the Norse, we have Zarnon's, Xarnons, Zarnon's Codex of Combined Magic for 5e. $80. It gets you the PDF, the print version of the book. It's spells, 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 and more spells. It's a bunch of new, different takes on spells for $80. Which you can probably get 90% of these for free online. Nope. Moving on. From Ham and Egg Publishing. Okay, you win this week's prize for best role-playing game. We have the 321 RPG 5th Anniversary Expanded Rulebook and Encyclopedia Monstergoria. This is for the 321 role-playing game. $50 shipping and handling. Gets you the PDF and the pictures of the book. It improves upon the core rule book for the 321 role-playing game. These are new rules for horror, detective, Old West, and more, each using the D10 system. This new 321 source book and an encyclopedia of 321 monsters. What is the 321 role-playing game? I don't know. Let's take a look. Anybody have heard of this? No. I'm guessing it's a generic role-playing type game. Or at least a fantasy, quasi-generic role-playing game. Unfortunately, it tells me absolutely nothing about the product other than it's a game. And it's light and easy and adaptable and a bit tongue-in-cheek. So you can give these guys $50 or you can give me $5 and pick up my Shadowdark Goblin Punk role-playing game, which does the exact same thing this one does. Moving on. From A Couple of Drakes, we have Hedge. The Fae are coming and only you can save the last of us. That's the entire name of the game. Actually, I think the name is Hedge, and it's a power fantasy tabletop role-playing game. A power fantasy tabletop role-playing game. I'm not sure you know what power fantasy means, Couple of Drakes, because it is something different. Just, it sounds more like the Project Melody than D&D, but okay, $45 for shipping and handling. Gets you the PDF and the print version of the book, plus PDF cards. PDF cards are pointless. I still have to print them out, which means I'm paying the exact same amount of money that I would have had to pay if you just gave me the cards. Before the humans, there were the Fae. Now the Fae are coming back, and only you can stop them. This fantasy puts you against the powerful and fickle Fae, pixies, whatever you want to call them. Powered by the apocalypse, sort of. If your fighting Fae interests you, why would I want to fight them? I mean, wouldn't I more likely want them to take over? Because, I mean, you can't do a worse job than humanity's doing. Maybe you can do a better job. I don't know. I think most people would be perfectly happy if Pixies came back, right? The Tinkerbell fan club alone would be like, Tink's real. Ah! Power fantasy tabletop role-playing game, Hedge. Beyond the hedge, beyond the wall, beyond the fairies are coming back. You know, fairies are vulnerable to iron, cold iron, right? You know what 99% of everything on the planet Earth is made out of, right, in the 21st century? Iron and steel. They'll have teeny little darts and magic, and we'll have machine guns. Who do you think is going to win? Moving on, we've got We Evolve, Aegeon, the Isle of Pelopus. That sounds vaguely Greek. This is for the Aegeon RPG, $20. Well, you win for lowest price for the PDF, EPUB, and print version of the books. If you're a fan of the Aegeon RPG, I'm probably saying that wrong. This describes the people and important locations of the Peloponnesian Islands set in ancient Greece. The game puts you on the shores of the Fable Land as you build a city, slay the monsters, and make peace and war with your neighbors. So it's Greek-based role-playing, and this is an addition to the already existing AEGEAN role-playing game set in the PALOPONNESE Islands. Peloponnese. I'm probably saying that wrong. But hey, maybe you learned some Greek, so I don't know. Maybe it teaches you history, so that's good. And then from our good friends at Ian Publishing, who provide us with these lists, we have Monster Menagerie 2, Hordes and Heroes. This is for Level Up 5e or any 5e adjacent D20 type game. $55 for shipping and handling. Get you the PDF, the VTT, and the print version of the books. This is a bunch of new books, new monsters, and new books, new monsters in a book that features hundreds of new beasts, monsters, creatures, slimes, etc. like that for $55. Surprisingly, this is getting amazing reviews. This is getting amazing. Like everybody who's seen this loves it. Thinks it's one of the best monster books out this year. So take that from a grain with salt. But I mean, I have seen multiple people sing the praises of this one. Now, you know me, when in doubt, make a Cthulhu book, or when in doubt, make a monster book. That said, if you're going to pick up a 5e adjacent D20 2024 monster book, it would be this one or the one from Stephen Glicker would be the two ones that I recommend. We haven't seen the 5e monster manual from Wizards of the Coast yet, but I'm already guessing this is better. Anyways, that appears to be it. So this week I recommend this thing. Maybe this thing, because it might teach you some history of Greece, and learning things while playing is important. No. 100 times no. I can get them for free online. So no. And yes, 100 times yes. If you have $80 extra and you want a complete guide, well, a semi-complete guide to the post-apocalypse setting from one of the best in the business, this one. If you want to wait a couple weeks till mine comes out, it'll probably only be like $7 and probably be not as good as his, but I cover every possible apocalypse. Kevin, you only copy 3. So in your face. Anyways, yeah, this is my only recommendation really for this week. Ashes Without Number, pick it up. But of course, as always, what do I know? Don't listen to me. Remember, I'm inexperienced, mediocre, and a baby. I haven't been playing for decades, and I'm an idiot and a straw man and all the other things people say about me. Thank you for all the wonderful things you all say about me. I appreciate it. Make up your own mind. Check out the links down below to see if any of these sing to you. Obviously, again, Ashes Without Number. Till next time, I'm the OG GM. Happy holidays. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay warm, and God off my lawn, you damn caroling. How come there's no Thanksgiving carols? Right? There's Christmas carols, right? There's no Thanksgiving carols. Nobody comes to my door and goes, turkey basting, hear it sing. Your house smells like burnt mashed potatoes. What type of alcohol can I bring? We need more Thanksgiving carols, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
News from the table in the rolling waves. Dice in our hand, we're the dungeon's brave. Adventures tonight with our mighty team.